Well, welcome to Familiar Forest Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for the sign of Capricorn for the week of November 15th, 2021. Here I have the Good Tarot, the Crow Tarot, and advice from a couple elemental magics that I thought resonated with Capricorn today. And that being the mischievous fairies and the unicorns. For me, Capricorns are definitely that fiery driving earth force where you dig your hose in and you're like, I'm doing this thing. I love it. As far as the spread goes, I'm going to be doing a card on where you're currently at on your path, cards on where you want to be, card on your key to balance, and what path to take to get you to where you want to be. Because sometimes where you're at and where you're going aren't always going to lead you to where you want to be. That can be a little bit tricky, so I thought that would be a cool thing to do. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Maybe this week you love it to death. That's awesome and amazing. Please come back next week. And if it doesn't resonate this week, maybe come back next week. Maybe I'll have connected with that little bit of energy from you watching it, and next week you'll be like, oh, hey, yeah, this makes sense today. But either way, I don't know. I'm just doing this because I love tarot and I love helping, and this is just kind of fun for me and a way to get better at speaking. I'm definitely an introvert and a nerd, man. So anyway, I'm going to get a card here from the fairies. I'll do a quick shuffle. They've all been pre-shuffled and saged. But I'm just going to ask for one card. Sometimes the fairies like to fly out in groups, so I try to be careful. They're like, yes, oh, we don't want to go out there. But anyway, so we have the Squana and the Luam. These are both like very introspective fairies. Let me check real quick here for your message for these guys. They are both like, I don't know if you can see that, both kind of like blue, kind of sitting with their back turned, looking off into the distance. So it could be that you're feeling like introspective about something, like you have something, on your mind, and maybe you're just taking a time out to kind of like listen to yourself, listen to what's going on around you. Yes, let's go on a sunken treasure, discovery of self, adventure. She's basically, sitting out there waiting to begin her journey. And sometimes, even the things around you can be an adventure. You just never know. And then we also have Volume. I'm trying to find this here. Like, I'm just summing these up for you. Unconditional giving, unconditional receiving. She is like the fairy of the fairies, of the kind of fairy that she is. She is about balance, about finding what you need with what you have, and also looking out for help. So that's really interesting. Like, yeah, they're both kind of, they're both kind of sitting here contemplating, waiting kind of to figure out what that next step is going to be. So I'll put these up here. Could be that you want an adventure. Let's see what the unicorns have to say. Not a seahorse. Perspective. Another contemplative card. I love that. That is exactly true, kind of like the colors I would feel, that like that fiery, but also like that deepness and magic. You kind of see how these are all kind of like these like deep, these blues and these light blues. Like, this is definitely like a very serene energy, but also like looking for that fire. And it looks almost like maybe you're trying to find it in yourself, or maybe from the things around you that are already there, which is super cool. This over here. Alright. I'm gonna get, oh dear. So that was my phone. That's super cool. It's my first day. But anyway, so I'm gonna do a card for, what are we going to do? Oh yeah, where you are currently on your path. Do you want me to shuffle? I didn't shuffle. I didn't shuffle it in front of the camera, I shuffled it off the camera, obviously. But, I mean, I'm just here for the truth, so why would I? You know, I don't know. Anyway. That's like way too many. I kind of just pull it out and just touch this very well. 7 of Swords. The 5 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, and the Knight of Wands. Could be that you've done a lot of hard work on something and maybe you're just kind of like not super happy with it at the moment and trying to like figure a way to make things better and maybe do something that you actually like. Right? Where do you want to be? Use a good tarot for that. These cards are so pretty. They're a bit big, so sometimes they're kind of hard to like shuffle. The Hermit and the King of Fire. Ooh, that's cool. Alright. So you definitely, I mean like, it definitely looks like Capricorn want a vacation here. Maybe even a staycation would be cool with y'all because it looks like you have a lot going on. Like maybe there's a lot of chaos, a lot of things going on around you. You're having to like pick and choose your battles, and sometimes the things or sides you're picking and choosing aren't necessarily the ones that maybe that make you happy, but maybe they're making other people happy, or maybe you're trying to make everyone happy, but having to kind of like not be entirely honest with everyone around you, or maybe just kind of like, I don't want to say lying to yourself, but like, you know, not maybe quite facing the truth of what the consequences are going to be for the action that you're taking at the moment. But it looks like you, I don't know if you were rushed into something or if you just kind of want to like get out of this. I mean, you're not happy about it. Like you're definitely upset. You want to let stuff go. You want to be able to come back to a place of calmness, of happiness. You want to have a good future ahead of you. Loved ones around you. You want to have some passion, some fire, some, you know, the King of Fire and the Hermit, they're like, it's a little bit tricky to me because, you know, usually the Hermit is like going within, it's trusting your intuition, it's taking a break. A lot of times for me, the King of Fire is that outgoing, robust energy, and it's like, I've done all the things, I am happy, I have a legacy behind me. And so it looks like that's kind of where you want to be, you know. You're trying to figure out how to get there. So then I'm also going to do some cards on what path you should take to get there. Like, it looks like you want some peace. You want to be able to like sit back and retire and enjoy the things that you've worked so hard to get. But right now you're kind of in the middle of getting there, and you're like, I don't know about this. Like, this isn't fun. This isn't really what I wanted. This is, you know, maybe a little bit too much going on. So anyway, what path should Capricorn take to find this place of long-term happiness where they can, you know, take a vacation, sit back for a minute, relax, and be creative, do some things that they like. We have 3 of Cups, which to me can signify, you know, friendship. It can be reaching out to others, maybe getting some emotional support if you need it. Oh no, okay. I'm not going to take those because they just kind of like, oh, I'm going to try to like get them. Take out the star because that was there, right? Sorry, first day. How many times can you use that excuse, right? All the times. all the times. I don't have anyone sitting here either like telling me this is what you do. I just kind of like doing this, and I thought this would be kind of cool and fun for me. I like doing stuff like this. What? Yeah. Are there like things you like to maybe do out in the community that make you happy that you can like look forward to? It looks like you definitely are, feeling those swords. You want to go heal some stuff. You want to go have a good time with your friends and your family. Magician, you want to get stuff done. You want this like done yesterday. You want this nonsense to be over. Sorry, I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Like, I do connect with, my guides. They are kind of like, they have like a funny sense of humor sometimes, and sometimes it takes me a minute to get what they're getting at, 'cause it's not always my sense of humor, and I'm just like, really, guys? Like, they're like funny blunt. I don't know, like, kind of like it's almost like because they can see everything so clearly, they're like, why can't you? Like, look at this, like, hello. It's funny. Anyway, so sometimes when I talk like that, I'm just like, sorry. That's what they're saying. It's not what I'm saying. Nine of Wands. You're definitely, I don't know why I keep saying definitely either. Like, nothing is really definite. It's just something I say. The Nine of Wands here with the Magician and the Star and the Three of Cups. Like, I feel like maybe you need to unburden yourself to someone. You need maybe to talk to somebody, find that place within yourself where you feel good again, and you want to like take action on this, but you're gonna have to let go of some things in order to do that. I mean, you see right now maybe a lot going on around you that you're taking on, and not all of it's necessarily things that are going to help you yourself in the long term. They're going to help maybe the other people around you. I mean, that's possible. I'll clarify that. But, and again, it doesn't even have to be other people. It could be whatever situation you're in, like maybe you feel like you're doing something that necessarily doesn't feel true to you for the sake of someone else or for the situation. But at the same time, like on the inside, you're just like, this doesn't feel right. I want to get out of this. Like, I want to be me again. I want to find my drive, my passion, But you're gonna have to let go of some of those things going on around you that are not good for you, and there definitely are. So I'm gonna clarify. Yeah, use this one. I'm gonna clarify where you're currently at here with these swords and whatnot, because I feel like more swords, more air. 3 of air. Oh, jeez. Why, guys? Why? You are so in your head about this. I kind of feel bad. I want to send you on a staycation. Like, seriously, like maybe, unplug your stuff for a day. Turn on a movie, just sit in bed, cuddle up with some hot chocolate, Say, hey guys, I don't know what's going on here, but I need to take care of me today. 8 of Earth. Yeah, like, I mean, to me that's like, oh, come on. Honestly, like, it's just, things might be more simple than you even think they are. Like, maybe in the back of your head you're like, well, if I don't do this, if I don't do that, well, what about this? What about that? Like, if I'm not taking care of this, then what's going to happen to that? If I'm not doing it, who is? Well, that's a super Capricorn thing to like feel and like think, but you have to take care of you. And sometimes you're just going to have to like let things be how they're going to be, let go of some of the things that aren't really your responsibilities, on the things that aren't good for you, even if they you know, and I'm not talking about like super serious things here, but like, I don't know, what you have like one too many subscriptions, and if you get rid of one, your kid's gonna have a fit or something. Well, you know what? There are plenty of other TV shows to watch. There are plenty of other things. Like sometimes maybe it's as simple as that. It's probably not. I'm just using that for an example. I don't know why. But the moon is, it's about things that you feel like you're not really super sure about. You're not sure how things are gonna go. Like you kind of think maybe because sometimes you can see what's going on, but then sometimes you can't, and you're like, dang it, why aren't I psychic? Well, that's the thing about life. We can't control the things around us. We can only navigate them. We can only find our way through the forest. And right now you are super in your head. You're super in your thoughts about things, and it's not super good for you. Like you might even, you know, with these cards here, it looks like maybe, you know, are you feeling like a little slowing down? Are you, I mean, when you're upset about things, it can be hard to just function sometimes even. And maybe it's at that point where you're just like, I gotta go, I gotta do this. But you're just like, man, I wish I could just find some balance, find some harmony. And it might almost be that those things are closer than you think, you know? Maybe it really just is as simple as, you know, changing a few small things here and there. Because it looks like you looks like you want to rest, honestly, with the star, you know, laying down these burdens, and you like where you want to be is you want to be able to, you know, kind of just quietly do your own thing and like, you know, have that moment of creative freedom where you're just like, yeah, I like this. I'm having fun. I'm not like weighed down. I'm not burdened. I'm just like doing my thing, right? You just have so much going on, and sometimes even maybe the things that you enjoy doing start to become one of those things that get in your head like, oh, should I still be doing this thing that I like when I have so many other things going on that need to get done? Yes, do them, because you know what, you need that time to yourself. You need to heal, you need to recuperate, you need to like, you can't always like be burning that fire all day long, you know. You can't just, you know, you have to take care of it, you have to let it rest, you have to feed it, you have to um, give it time, you have to give it space. I don't know, maybe not that, maybe you are not a fire. Don't give fire space, please put them out. uh, in real life anyway. But anyway, so I feel like I kind of said a lot there about what's going on. So I'm going to get back to the cards that we're going to pull here. So basically I kind of just want you to know that if you feel like you need a breather, you need to talk to somebody, just do it. Like, it doesn't have to be a big deal. It doesn't have to like be a thing or whatever. If you need a minute or two to yourself, that's totally fine. Don't ever feel bad about taking a minute to yourself. You know, take time to process those thoughts. You know, go through the things that are working for you, the things that aren't working for you. You know, Capricorns to me are super hardworking. Maybe lists work for you, that kind of thing. But anyway, I'm going to do a card here for a key to balance. What is the key to balance? And just make it fun. Can we do an element? Will you guys give us an element for Capricorns to focus on right now? Fortune's wheel. Oh, dang, dude. They're not even like... They're like, let me give you a major arcana. This one. The Fool card. They're like, we're not wrapping this up. I have more to say. Seriously, that's how they are with me, guys. You like, this is like beautiful. This is like you coming to this point where you're like, I need to do something about this, and I'm going to do it, and it's going to work, and I'm going to enjoy it. That is wonderful. I love that. I still want to see if they'll give you a friggin' element. I love these cards. They're so pretty, like, for the elements. Like, I just feel like the colors are super good. please? Can we just do like one thing for one elemental? Oh, Earth, 6 of Earth. Cool. Try to stay focused, balance, grounded, you know. I think you got this. I think that you'll be okay. I really love this. It looks like you are definitely at that point where you're like, you know, I'm ready to be done with this cycle. I'm ready to drop some of these things that are keeping me anxious, keeping me awake at night, these things that aren't really doing a whole lot for me right now. And it might also be, you know, a good idea to you know, lean on others a little bit. Like these are, you know, talk to someone. I think I said that like a million times. Or even just, you know, journal if you like. Um, write down the like your goals, the things that you want to do. The King of Fire is very, you know, goal oriented and like driven, and but also very creative and loving and balanced. And I love that with the Fool and the Wheel of Fortune there. Like to me, that's just like, but also the Hermit's there. So to me, that's like almost like this like quiet victory. Like, you know what? Like I'm gonna do this thing. And with the fairies up there and the perspective, like I feel like this all just ties in together so well. Yeah. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me and getting through this with me. Like I said, it's my first day. Thank you so much. I think you got this here, and blessings to you. Have a great week.